Hey guys, it's Jack, and welcome back to another Watch Jack video. And today is a bit of a quick one, really. Doing a bit of an update on my entire pin collection. So, there'll be some clips. I'll talk you through my current pin boards, point out a couple of favourites and things like that. And yeah, let's crack right into it.
So, pin board number one. I'm sort of working from the back so I can put them all away in real time. I've got the sort of Star Wars, other Marvel sort of chibi ones, and then the other sort of kawaii pins there. I was doing a lot better on the bottom ones than the top ones, but I'm still hoping to finish both sets. And then over here, I'm starting to build my sort of Star Wars planet mystery pins. So you've got some of the Tatooine set and some of the Hoth set there at the bottom. I think there's a few others like Naboo. It's one of the ones from The Mandalorian in there as well, I think. But yeah, definitely sets I'm trying to get finished. This is sort of my fantasy pin board, which has got all the Bethany Walker Jennifer Illustrated pins there. There's the few I'm missing. If anybody does have any of those missing ones and is looking to trade them, do get in touch. More than happy to trade or buy those ones that I'm missing there. And then obviously just on this side, I've got all my Stitch pins, or like a growing collection of Stitch pins. So the cast one there, a couple of Loungefly, a couple of sort of mystery pins from various series, and then a couple of fantasy pins with different Stitch experiment sort of cousins up there as well. This is my what I call my Halloween, my villains down one side there. So you got the Mickey's Not So Scary pumpkin pins, Mickey Ears, the Kingdoms of Evil, a couple of the 13 Reflections of Evil pins there. And then you got, so I come over here and you've got all the Haunted Mansion and Nightmare Before Christmas stuff, and then right there in the middle are a couple of my Halloween Horror Nights pins. I'm hoping to start a Halloween horror board at some point in the future, but for now, this sort of just going on here. I think this is my favourite board of all. This is mostly my Muppets board, but there's a few other sort of miscellaneous things and just don't have enough room to go anywhere else at the moment. So, Character Connections Muppets ones there, a couple of my Muppets sort of regular pins, the Pandora pin, at the bottom of a couple of Avatar pins, the Disney 100, Christmas Carol, coming over here, a few Tiny Kingdom, and a couple of Sesame Place pins as well. Coming in, just missing the two chases on the Haunted Mansion mystery, Muppets Haunted Mansion puzzle pins. Then a couple of the Adorbs there at the bottom. A couple of Animal Kingdom pins just to the side there, including the Kite Tales Mystery Series and the logo pin as well. And then we've got my Star Wars pin board, which is a bit of a mismatch really. You've got sort of a lot of the individual pins there, so film pins, Galaxy's Edge, Seasons of the Force, Hyperspace Mountain pins, sort of a couple of weird and wonderful trains that I've made, a couple of mystery pins there. Those in the top left there are all Star Wars Celebration pins from a few years ago, and then you've got the Bounty Hunter set, the cute ones, the droids, and the Solo mystery pin series, and obviously there's just gaps where I'm missing pins as well. And this is the proper sort of Marvel board now as well. You've got a few of the Spider-Man pins there, the Valentine's, sort of the Star Wars, the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind pins, the X-Men backpacks, the villains, the Women of the Marvels, a couple of the sort of random, again, miscellaneous sort of Avengers Campus, Seasons of Summer Superheroes pins there, and sort of the movie tie-ins as well. And then the couple of the Eternals pins down there. So what I've got here is my Munchlings board and my Jungle Book board as well. So you might notice a punishment for a certain panther there. That's Bagheera, one of my favourite Disney characters. A couple of the Character Connections pins, the King Louis, Hidden Mickey pin. I thought I had the thingy one as well, the blue one, but I evidently didn't get that one. There's Car, then the different Munchling series, Series 1, Series 3, there, Series 2, and nothing from Series 4 yet, but hoping to get some, and then the Primark pins at the top. This is what I'm referring to as my events board. So I've got a lot of these sort of One Family pins there, Heroes and Villains, Heroes vs Villains, should I say, the Mystery Series, the pin celebration pin there, and then a couple more of the One Family pins down at the bottom, which is super cool. I did really like this series, and I just bought myself another packet of those, so that should be arriving soon. This is my sort of mixed matched sort of Disney Parks board. I am trying to build a hotel board at some point, so I've got my couple of pins there, the Christmas pins, which I think we'll put as a separate set. But Coronado and Riverside where I've stayed. Food and wine pins down there. And Flower and Garden. 4th of July pin because I was there over the 2022 4th of July. Year pins, anniversary, Paris pins, other anniversary pins, so Disneyland 65th, Walt Disney World's 50th, because I was there of that, the Disney 100 years, a couple of the Disney Hotel pins, Newport Bay, and Hotel New York, Art Marvel, which I haven't stayed at yet, but I am hoping to stay at in a few months' time. And then the Santa Fe pin, which was one of the first ever pins I got, along with that Mickey Disneyland Park one there, and the Disney Studios one. And obviously Harmonious, which I didn't pick up on my trip to, when I went to see Harmonious, I went last time, which was when it was Luminous. This is my Hidden Mickey's board, and actually I've just spotted that Baloo pin that I said I thought I didn't have, the unfilled one. Some of these I'm pretty sure are scrappers, but they work for me at the moment for filling out my pin board and stuff. I got a couple of Tsum Tsums there, and then Pirates of the Caribbean, Big Thunder Mountain, and a Headless Horseman Hidden Mickey pin there. And then obviously a lot of the 2020 Hidden Disney pins, which were some of my favourite series. And obviously got quite a lot of the Marvel ones and things like that. Then my Mystery Series pin board, which is sort of the Greek gods, the sort of miscellaneous sleeping characters, the Zootopia Police one, the Beauty and Beast Windows, the Joey Chew series, the Food series, Epcot, the cups. And if you wonder why there's gaps there, it's because I moved them recently for the Stitch pins, the Reflections pins, and then my sort of growing Winnie the Pooh collection there. And I really like these ones here in this corner, the ones I got on my trip to Paris a few years ago, which I'm hoping they did some new ones, so I'm hoping to get those as well. But yeah, growing collection of Winnie the Pooh there as well, which is cool. And then some more mystery pins here. So I've got the I'm still in the middle of tidying a few of these, which is why sort of things like your Jungle Book pins are hanging over here as well. I've got some of the magical mystery pins, Big Hero 6, the B whatever series, Pixie plush, Jared Mariyama, 50th anniversary, Fab 50, which I'm trying to finish off as a set at the moment. The Musical Notes series, obviously I do a lot of music and stuff, so that's quite a cool set. And then the Haunted Mansion Character Connections pins as well. This is the board I refer to as my sort of my miscellaneous board. The pins that I don't really have a set for necessarily. So a lot of these Stitch Crashes Disney pins from a few years ago. Sort of David Crockett. You've got a few of the weird and wonderful ones there, so films that didn't quite fit into other ones I'm collecting. The States pins there, which I think are really cool. I've got Nevada and Florida. I'm hoping to build a full map of those. I know they don't quite add up correctly, but we'll work on that. Then just a few miscellaneous ones. My musicals pin there, Super Nubs and Broomsticks, and Lion King, both of which I've seen live in sort of live performances of. And then the mystery, what's the word I'm looking for there? Sort of poster pins as well. And then my second to last board here is my Christmas board. So all the wreaths at the top, the 12 Days of Christmas mystery set, at the top there. So we've got days 12, 11, 6, 3 and 1. Some of the Nutcracker pins, the snowmen, Christmas, sort of the Christmas cuties one, the gingerbread houses, Christmas items, a few sort of ones I'm pretty sure are scrappers, but they look alright. They work for my Christmas board. The Christmas Carol Tsum Tsums, and then a pin from the Jollywood Nights, which I got to go to at my last trip to Disney. And then this is my pin board for, again, miscellaneous sort of mystery series. So the John Ratzenberger series down there of all his characters that he's voiced in the Pixar movies. The Valentine's Day pins, the I can't remember what the term for that was, but they're all the different rides and stuff at different parks. I've got all the Walt Disney World ones and just missing 3 from Disneyland. The Fantasyland football ones was quite cool, I think it was called. The Kingdom of Cute pins there. The Wishables, got that wrong. But yeah, the Wishables series there, which don't quite line up because they replaced the 2 Splash Mountain ones with Nightmare Before Christmas in some later sets, which is why it doesn't quite add up to the 16, so I had to do it as 3 rows of 6. And a nice big gap there for something else I know to say what that's going to be as well.
And so those were my pin boards. I had some real favourites on there. Some really, really nice looking pins. And definitely some series I'm hoping to build upon and finish. But for now, hope you'll have an amazing day. Subscribe down below, and I'll talk to you all next time.